Hey YouTube, welcome back. My name is Erica with Better Now TV, and today's video is going to be a review of a one-on-one with none other than Boss Up with Leah. All right, y'all, give her a hand. So Boss Up with Leah is a notary loan signing agent who also has other entrepreneurial endeavors and has just started her one-on-one and coaching program. So with Boss Up with Leah, I had been watching her videos for about a month and a half, and really found her to be inspirational, calming, encouraging, and informational. So with that being said, I have been waiting anxiously for her to go ahead and start one-on-ones or something where people had more access to her. So, like I said, I saw a bunch of other notaries, loan signing agents, even considered signing up for even more training than I had already purchased. That's a video for a whole nother time. But when she opened up, I was super excited. I was like, I'm first. I don't care who else is signing up. I looked at her calendar, put myself on there. And at that time, she wasn't offering like packages. It was just this one sign up. Okay, so this was one sign up for I think 45-minute or hour session for $59. I felt like that was more than reasonable according to my scale of reasonable. I felt like, based on what she was giving in just a free YouTube video, how much greater was the information going to be from a one-on-one. In addition, I wasn't just looking for information. I was looking for accountability and someone to know my name, to know this is what I'm working on, to understand the struggle and be in communication with. There's nothing like having someone in your arena to assist you with your journey, or at least be on the sidelines seeing you do it. When you have other people in your family who are watching you go through different, endeavors, etc., entrepreneurial journeys, they may not appreciate what is going on. And of course, unfortunately, they aren't able to provide you any guidance because this is foreign to them. So as for me, this was foreign to most people I knew. However, my best friend, Cece, she did have in her mind, like, you know what, this is something you would be really good at. So she was feeling it, I was feeling it, and one day we were speaking, and I was like, I'm thinking about being a notary. She's like, girl, I've been researching that for you. So that's basically how I got here. So anyways, back to the one-on-one and mentoring. So Leah opened it up. She posted her link for the service, and I just went and signed up. It was very easy to do. You just click on it. It takes you to a page. Then it sends you the calendar invite. With the invite, you select the date that you want, and you're done. It was so easy that I was kind of concerned, like, did I do it? Is it good? But it showed up on my Google Calendar, and so everything was straight. Everything was fine. So I was so anxious, y'all. So I scheduled it. So like actually made the appointment 2 weeks before the actual meeting was set to be. And one reason I did that was because I really wanted to have a few more things accomplished before I sat down with someone and discussed where I was. Although I had accomplished so much, or at least I thought I had really paid for so much. And so I wanted to look like I was doing something, not more than I was doing, but I at least wanted to look like I was on the right road. And I think I did okay. So with my meeting with Leah, first thing that I won't say it blew my mind, because it wasn't that I didn't expect it, but the first thing that really blessed my heart was her punctuality. So I had set up my Zoom. I had turned my camera on. Not my camera. I had turned my Zoom on and was just kind of fiddling around in the kitchen cooking prior to the meeting. I had about 7 to 10 minutes. I logged in early. And then as I'm cooking, I'm like, okay, I have about 5 minutes left. And I look over and I see that she's already there. She's there, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to go. And I'm like, okay, sis, we had like 3 minutes. I like it already. There is nothing like someone showing you that your time is valuable. Okay, so there was no fluff. There was no, excuse my language, there was no BS. This was a friendly, professional experience. So beyond her punctuality, she came focused, laser focused. She had specific questions that she asked me. Where are you in your journey? How are you feeling about actually taking a signing? Because although I've invested, although I've been trained, certified, and all of these things, I still haven't had a signing and hadn't really officially signed up for any agencies. So, that was something that I needed assistance with. She was very attentive, and I'm looking to the side because I do, like everybody else, y'all, I have my notes. So she was very attentive. She was very engaged. She was not distracted. She was not, I don't know. I felt it was personal. It wasn't that this is just a structured thing that she does. I felt like she was actually hearing me, listening to me, and giving me personal feedback, which was awesome because, you don't do this to get a cookie cutter response. You do this because you want somebody to be catering to you in that moment. So she did an excellent job with being attentive to my needs. It was so easy to communicate with her. I told her about an experience I had that morning. I had just gotten a suspension from Google Business. And I was like, what now? Like, come on. And so when I read the email, it said that if you would just send us your business license, then this could be resolved. And I was like, I have about 8 certifications. I have all this insurance, surety bonds. I have all of this. I have W-9s. I have an LLC. I have articles of incorporation. I have an EIN. I have all of this stuff. I didn't know I needed a business license. I don't remember anybody saying I needed a business license, but I needed a business license. And so we got a good laugh out of that. And it was good. She wasn't laughing at me. She was laughing because I was laughing because I was like, come on now. Like, what else? Come on. So anyways, so she was very easy to talk to. I also let her know how much I've invested in myself. Now listen, I have been investing in other people for over 30 years of my life. Okay. I'm in my 40s. So that's a big chunk of my life. And so because of that, I really wasn't mad at myself for investing in myself. Like, I felt pretty good about that money I was spending. Like, this is me. 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 And, but in truth, I definitely understand from a more professional oversight that maybe I was doing a bit too much, but I'm also a little bit extra too. So, yeah, it was bound to happen. But it's really good to have somebody like, hey, we're going to reel it on in, sis. And speaking of that, one of the things, her response to that, she just kept a straight face. And she was like, okay, I see that you've invested in yourself. Can you give me a breakdown, of how those monies were spent? Because it was for a loan signing agent, notary, it was quite a big number. We'll talk about that another day. But she was just, really calm and like, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to now have your business making money for you instead of you continuing to have these expenses. And I was really grateful for that. That was everything. I was like, you know what? Yes, her level of professionalism. I was like, let me get my grown-up one with her. And really just lock in because I could tell that she was about to pour out into me in a major way, and she did not disappoint. Leah let me know the structures and what all I needed to be working on and what I needed to kind of maybe not be so concerned with right now. And first of all, that was actually a relief. It was a relief to know that, girl, you did too much. Why you worried about a whole business? Get you some signings. And so, although she didn't say it that way, that was the truth. Like, I am all the way down at WXYZ but I haven't even touched B yet. Like, how did I get down there? And let's start up here. So that was refreshing. It was a relief because I really don't have the mental space to hold all of that, plus my full-time job, and try to be a notary. So that just relieved me, honestly. Next up, besides the ease of communication, she also provided resources. So, coming upon the end of our conversation, she let me know that what I would like for you to do is to sign up with some signing services this week. She gave me how this would look. So, I'm going to send you a list and you're going to sign up with them, but you're also going to call and follow up with them after you get signed up. When you call them, this is what you want to say. This is how you want to say it. This is what you want to ask, so on and so forth. And so because she was so clear and concise, I was able to be clear and concise with my vision for what I needed to do for the week as well. Now, y'all, she was like, maybe doing 5 sign ups to services per day. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. No. The reality is I was able to do 5 one day this whole week. I did it on a Saturday. I did not have the strength to try to do all this paperwork and all these signings and write down all these passwords for these different services and all of that. And now she did warn me. She told me that some of the signing services, it's just straight to it. Upload your documents, fill out a synopsis of, who you are, what you offer, and you're done. And then there are some that are a little more lengthy. Okay, so when she said a little more lengthy, I think this was the one she was talking about. There was one, y'all, I have no lies to tell. I have about 32 pieces of paper that I had to download, sign, date, complete, check, whatever, initial, include a W-9, scan back to them, upload for that application to be done. Now that's just one. Now on the good side, that's just 1 out of 5 that was like that. The list that she provided me after the signing was, I think I have about 27 to 30 different signing services on there. So that's awesome. And they are not signing services that I have heard spoken about on YouTube. So that was awesome too. In addition to that, she had just done a live where she recommended a few services, and those were not on this list either. So I do believe that there's certain information, there's certain information that she holds for her mentorship, and then certain information that she provides free to the public. So that's even more awesome than everything else. Her response. Okay, so let me tell y'all this. So at the end of our meeting, she had about 7, 8 minutes to prepare for her next meeting. She told me, before my next meeting, I am going to send you the list of these signing services. I'm going to send you the audio of our conversation, and I'm going to, I think she was sending me the link for me to sign up for additional services. Now, let me say this. She didn't have to ask me, did I want to sign up for additional sessions? I was like, so in your video, you said that you were offering some more one-on-ones. I need to sign up. She was like, oh, you want to do that? Heck yeah, I want to do it. What do you mean? Like, this is the beginning of the journey. You don't know. We're family now. You're my friend. I'm your friend. We're going to do this. We're going to be in this together. I didn't scare her off, but that's how I was feeling like, oh, sis, you're not going nowhere. Too valuable. I need you on my team. So, y'all, so much so that literally I had a friend who has absolutely no desire for notary. But we were talking about other business things, and she was like, that's what I need. I need a mentor. I'm texting Leah like, hey, are you doing mentoring for just regular stuff, like not notary stuff? She was like, thank you, Erica, but no, at this time, I'm just focusing on my mentorships for notary, etc. Y'all, you know, like I know, there are some people that would have been like, girl, yes, give her my number, da 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 da. So for her to, with integrity, say, not at this time, that's not what I'm doing, just another gold star. So we have what, like 8, 9, 9, 10? How many gold stars she have now? She got a lot of gold stars for me, okay? You can only give 1 likes up, 1 thumb up, whatever, but she has like, meh, I'm giving her like 10 off top. Like, just, this is 1 session, y'all. This is 1. She blew my mind. So anyway, so her responses. So I did my first don't judge me, okay? I did my first general notary signing. It's general though. And I was so nervous, even though it was a friend of mine. I just wanted it to be perfect. And so I like snapped a picture of it, sent it to her like, I don't know if I see the notarial verbiage. Is it there? And then by the time she responded to me, which was literally 2 minutes later, I had calmed down in my mind and I read it and I was like, okay, I do see the verbiage. And she's like, okay, so do you know what to do? I was like, yes, ma'am, I do. And she let me know that there was enough room for me to do everything I needed to do at the bottom of the page, you know, and I couldn't just take up the whole space with my signature. So everything worked out perfectly. Now that was just me, because here's the thing. With the relationship or the partnership that we have now, she's given me access to a phone number where I can contact her either by calling her or texting her, as well as I can email her and have communication as needed. Okay, so no, I'm not going to be calling and stalking her all times of night or anything like that. But in this instance, it was an early Saturday afternoon and it was business. And so, you know, she was gracious enough to provide me the information that I needed, or to kind of just hold my hand, even though I was able to see my way through. You know, she was there for me. And so that just made me all the more sure and convinced that I am actually linked up with the right person at the right time for this journey that I'm on with my notary business. Last but not least, continued service, y'all. I don't even know what to say. The level of customer service that she provides, the level of relatedness, the level of grace that she extends. And it's not that, you know, I don't want to give the impression like I'm asking for extra more over. These are bits and pieces that she is letting me know, hey, so because of your relationship, your partnership, now you're entitled to this, this, and this. Listen, I don't know of another service, and I'm not well versed in other services or other mentorships or one-on-ones or any of that. Honestly, that's not my business. But what is my business is how she is managing our partnership. And I can't say enough. I say 10 stars or more. I say, if you're looking for someone that you want to mentor you through your notary signing journey, she is definitely knowledgeable, accessible, and prepared to assist you on this journey. Right now, her open days or open slots are Tuesdays. I don't know if she's all booked up for Tuesdays, but I know I got my spot and I recommend you get yours. Thank you for watching. If this video was of any service to you, if I've helped you in any way, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe.